everyone, and welcome to another episode of Cinnamon Stitches. I am your yarn host or organizational host, Jennifer. Today we are talking planners again. However, yesterday we showed you this planner, which is a little bit on the expensive side. It's fancy schmancy. It's got all kinds of stuff in it. Today I'm going to show you how to make your own planner and to do it on the budget. Do it on the cheap. Do it on the value. So, what I did is I went to the Dollar Tree. Now, you can find these at a great multitude of stores. You can find these at Dollar General. You can find them at almost any Dollar Tree. They have these at Walmart. They have these everywhere for a wide variety of prices. Today, however, I am going to show you how to make one of these on the cheapest way that I possibly could, which is Dollar Tree stuff. I bought this planner just for the filming of this video. I already have like the more expensive one, and I could totally make this and hand it off to Juju because she also wants to have a planner, but she doesn't know if it's worth it to buy like the fancy one. So we're going to just dress this up. Now this is just a very thin paper planner. It has this vinyl like cover on that we are going to get rid of. And as you see, underneath is just basically really thin paper cardboard. You could leave this on if you want. If you find that pretty, that's fine. But we're going to like make it a little bit decorative today. And the way that we are going to do that is with either stickers from the dollar store. All of this I found at Dollar Tree. All of this was from the Dollar Tree. None of this was more than $1. I know that some Dollar Trees are increasing prices to $1.25. So if your Dollar Tree is $1.25, like that's okay. $1.25 is still better than, you know, $40. What I found at the Dollar Tree is lots of stuff. Lots of stuff. Okay. Dollar Tree has the planner. Trying to get the garbage out of the way. They have stickers of all sizes. They have letter stickers. I really like this one. They have patriotic stickers. They have sticker books for $1. It says 250 stickers. And some of these are so stinking cute. Look at that. Okay? Cute. They have washi tape, or deco tape as this is called, in all different designs. I'm going to tell you this. If you take the washi tape from the Dollar Tree and you compare it to the washi tape from Michael's, which I had. The only thing I have left for Michael's is this fancy gold stuff. This was expensive. It does not stick real well. It's beautiful. But if you compare price per yard on the washi tape from Michael's or a craft store versus the yardage that you get from the Dollar Tree, the price is just about equal. And sometimes the Dollar Tree stuff is more expensive because this says 1 yard and this was $1, and these were like 10 yards for like $5. So you do the math very easily and figure out that the dollar store washi tape is not necessarily the best value. However, this is what drew me in, and this is what made me so excited. I can buy all of these for the price of just one design at Michael's. So I chose to buy multiple designs for the same price as just one design from Michael's. That's something to consider, and you don't have to buy all of this. You definitely do not, but I went a little bit crazy. I got a little excited. I really like that these big giant stickers are just $1. And another thing that I am going to pull out right now is some vinyl. I went over to my vinyl cart and I grabbed some vinyl. Now, I'm going to say this. This is not vinyl from the Dollar Tree. However, I do have vinyl from the Dollar Tree, and it works just as well as the expensive vinyl. However, it's drastically cheaper. And the Dollar Tree vinyl is thinner. I will say that. Which should not affect you in this instance. However, if you're going to use it on your machine, I did do a video on this, the Dollar Store vinyl. I will link that below. So, in this instance, the Dollar Store vinyl should not make a difference. It didn't really make a big difference on my Cricut machine either. I actually preferred it to the expensive vinyl. I'm just going to say that. I pulled out the blue vinyl that I have, and this is just the sticky vinyl. I am probably going to do some pretty stuff on the front of this. And if you want, you can absolutely put this in your Cricut machine if you have a Cricut machine and cut this precise and perfect. I don't care about all that. I'm not a perfectionist with any of the crafts that I do. So I'm going to come along with my scissors, or your X-Acto knife would work too. However, Mr. Cinnamon has my X-Acto knife right now. So I'm just going to come through with my scissors and cut. And this mat underneath, I don't care if I cut into that because it's just my filming mat, and I have lots and lots of those. But you do want sharp scissors or an X-Acto knife, which they do have X-Acto knives at the dollar store. They have all of the craft supplies that you would possibly need for this project at the dollar store. So what I did is I just sat the book on top to get it wide enough here so that it fits across the top of my book. And I am going to, I probably should need my sticky board. Let me grab it. Like I've said, this is not my normal type of video, so this type of video is like new to me. This is just a sticky board, a cutting board that you can use. I believe this brand that I have in front of me is not the Cricut brand. It is actually the, I don't remember what brand it is. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. They all work the same. It just sticks to this. It holds it flat for the most part. And then I could peel off the backing. Bring in my book. Line it up. I'm not lining it up perfect to cover the edging. I'm going to leave the edging out a little bit so that it doesn't want to buckle or bow when the book opens up. I'm going to lay that down, push it, then we can just come through and cut the excess off, being careful not to cut the book underneath, being careful not to gum up our scissors. You know what? You know what? I'm going to put this paper back on. There we go. Now we're not gumming up our scissors. And I can see through the paper where the edge of the book is, so that I'm not cutting the book. And even if I cut it a little bit, it doesn't really, not a big deal. And this helps so that the sticker does not stick to our scissors, the sticky part. There we go. Move that over. Got a little bit of sticky left over around the edges. You just come through and trim that. But for the most part, cut pretty good. And clearly I'm cutting that to the book, but I don't care. Like I said, it's from the Dollar Tree. You actually do this with decorative scissors too, and like decorate the edges of your book. All right. So that is the front cover of our new journal or planner. And you don't have to do this with a planner. Like if you're not into planning, you don't need a planner, you're not super busy, you're retired, you can do this with a notebook and you can make this your pattern book. So you can just do all this extra little decorating, make your own little notebook, and you can write down what patterns you're using. You can write down a journal of what you're making for you. And see, I don't mind that brown piece because we can always come back and put like edging tape on that if we want. But it's best not to take this and wrap it all the way around, because when the book opens, because it's just staple bound, the sticker right there is going to want to bow out. But if you use an extra sticker that goes around here, it can move without pulling this part off. All right, so now we're going to get our Dollar Tree sticker. Like I said, they do have this vinyl at the Dollar Tree. They have it in different colors. They have some in glitter. Oh, this is an iron-on transfer. It would have been nice if I read that ahead of time. This ain't gonna work. It's iron-on. That's all right. Move that side. We got other stickers we can use. We have other stickers we can use. Let's find some washi tape. Juju loves macarons. I also have an excessive amount of stickers in my cart. I got these at Michael's clearance out for like $3. Yeah, so I'm going to use the macaron washi tape and make this fancy. I might even put some washi tape along the edge. Lucas wants to work at NASA when he grows up. He has told us this. I'm going to do some macarons around along the edge. I'm going to do this very themed to Juju because, like I said, she really likes the idea of a planner but doesn't know if she would use it. Oh, that's pretty. All right, so there's some macaron tape. Well, let's see if we can find some stickers to put her name on here. They do have stickers like this at the Dollar Tree. I just didn't purchase them because I didn't think I had a need for them at the time, but I did get these at Michael's, but they were clearanced. All right, let's find a J. J. There's a U. There's a J. J. Please don't tell me there's only one U in this whole thing. No, there's three U's. All right. And you can put anything you want on here. Anything you want. J. U. J. U. No. Green. I need green. Then we have all the colors. Juju. This is her planner. Or her, yeah, planner. Planner's the right word. Juju. And then, these ones are the book from the Dollar Tree. She likes teenagery stuff. So we'll put the camera on there because she has to take pictures of her stuff when she's putting it in the shop. And she loves strawberries. We'll put a strawberry on there. This is cute. This looks like Juju. Follow your dreams. She needs that message. All right. So there's her planner. We decorated. We made the front. We can go ahead and do the back too with the same blue if we want. Or we could do glitter back if we wanted. So that's her planner. This is a dollar store planner. You can make it any style you want. You can do any decoration you want. This is your planner. And this is all stuff that can be found at the Dollar Tree. Like, if you don't have these from Michaels, they have ABC, plenty of ABC ones at the Dollar Tree. All right, so I did that totally upside down. You see that? Oh my goodness. That's all right. We'll just decorate the other side too. That's all right. We'll pretend I didn't do that. All right, now we're going to come through and we're going to treat this as if it's Juju's planner. Right? And so for Juju, the 15th is her Tia's birthday. The 28th is Tia's due date. What is today's date? Let's see. Today is Dr. King Day, and the day before she put rosaries in her Etsy shop. And then she can post like that kind of thing. Like, I loaded this into my shop on this day. I loaded this into my shop on that day. Little information for those of you that don't know. Dr. Martin Luther King was actually born on January 15th. They celebrated on the Monday that's closest to his birthday. And then she can do the very same thing that I do. And because she might want to mark this day for her aunt's birthday, she can come through. And actually, let's put it on the bottom. That's her Tia's birthday. Her Tia can get some macarons. Oops. She can mark that day. See? This is all dollar store stuff. So it doesn't have to be fancy. Doesn't have to be, you know. She can come in. She doesn't necessarily need a lot of notes on the side. So she can come in also and do some like, oh, we'll do a strawberry. She loves strawberries. She decorate her sides like this. That is totally Lucas. I love noodles. Do a little emoji in there. And then, because I'm the one that's doing this for her, I'm going to come in and give her one of my expensive stickers. This is what she needs to see. The world needs your magic. I'm going to put that in there for her. See? So, like I said, you don't need an expensive planner or journal. This works just fine. This has the lines in it already. So if you want to come in and you want to see what I have. If you want to come in and do the same type of thing like I do, and let's say you have a list of things that need to be done on the 18th, you can come through, use the side of your book, and draw lines. Okay, and these are your check boxes. So, you see how I did that? And then you come through and let's say you have to go to school. She has to go to work. She has to bead, homework. One of her chores is the dishes. Sometimes feeding the dogs. And then she can come through and she went to school, so she can put a check, or work, check, bead, homework, check, dishes, check. And that's for the day she can mark off. So dollar store stuff works just as well as the expensive stuff. You don't need to buy all the super expensive Happy Planner stuff like I purchased. Obviously, I purchased this because it makes, well, Juju bought this one for me, but like I purchased the Happy Planner because it's what works for me. It makes me happy. I really love the Disney stuff. To me, I find it valuable. I need to put the plastic back on this before it gets all dirty and sticky. But all of these supplies you can find at the Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree has this planner, which is very convenient. This works very well, especially if you don't have like a ton that you need to write down. You can still decorate it with stickers from the Dollar Tree, with washi tape and decorative tape from the Dollar Tree. See, this one might actually work even better because this is the thinner tape. Put a little glitter in there. Tia's due date. If I can find the edge. I have the hardest time finding the edges of the washi tape. I just cannot. I can't see it. I can't see it. Oh, there it is. All right. So because this is Tia's due date, we're going to come through. Mark that. And cut this extra off. See? Tia's due date. And we got 5 of these for $1. And you can mark all the different days. Put a little like extra tape in there. You can do the same thing with a regular notebook. If you're planning like you want to decorate your notebook up the same type of way, you can do this type of sticker stuff and, you know, make it your own for your projects, for whatever you want, you know. And this is just a very simple planner, but it has everything the same thing. I mean, it's just a different layout for my Happy Planner. So whereas my Happy Planner has the month separate from the weeks, you can very much condense this all into the lines on this page because it's already lined for you. You don't necessarily need that big old thing. And then what else? And the side where the notes go, this is just graphed on this one. You got the lines here. You can all compile that into the same thing here. It all can work on these. And then you have your own now upside down. Only I would do it upside down. I'm going to see if I can find a way to get that on the front. But, you know, now she has her own little notebook. We can do the back side the same and decorate it. Or the front side, whatever that may be. Yeah. So Dollar Tree. Planner, notebook, whatever you want to do, you can decorate it. And everything that I've showed you is available at the Dollar Tree. They have ink pens at the Dollar Tree. They have glue if you want to glue paper at the Dollar Tree. They have the vinyl at the Dollar Tree. They have the washi tape at the Dollar Tree. They have all of these stickers at the Dollar Tree. They have scissors at the Dollar Tree. They even have Cricut tools. So they have long tweezers that you could buy at the Dollar Tree to help you pick your stickers and like pull the edges of this stuff. It's all there. You can do this on a budget. You don't need to spend a lot of money. And then you have like a cool planner that, or a notebook. They have notebooks at the Dollar Tree too. And you can make it your own. And it helps with organization. You don't need to spend a lot of money to be organized. That is a total and utter myth. You can do this all on a budget. You can also find some of these supplies at thrift stores. Especially you can find craft supplies like this at the creative reuse type stores, which I have covered in many videos because I really love creative reuse stores. They will have all kinds of like stuff that you can use to recover your books. You can even, instead of using vinyl, you could use scrapbook paper. Bless you, Mr. Cinnamon. You can use scrapbook paper, and you can get scrapbook paper at all of those creative reuse stores for really cheap. They also have some scrapbook paper at the Dollar Tree. You just gotta like, you know, look for it. But get creative. Go check out your craft section in your local Dollar Tree. Go check it out. There's so much. There's so much. I mean, every craft you could possibly think of, you could do. So A little bit of sticky tape or glue. You could just glue paper to this instead of vinyl. But I like the vinyl because the vinyl wipes off really easily. So, all right, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.